Peru News Today, all you need to know about Peru. Indigenous communities have released Talisman workers. Indigenous communities who captured workers from Talisman Oil Company have released them following talks. Yesterday afternoon the workers were released after an agreement was reached with the indigenous communities, and all parties have agreed to continue with the talks. However, the communities have stated that if no agreement is met they will continue to take radical action. Indigenous communities of Belén de Plantanoyacu and Belén de Sayan in Loreto have issued their latest demands yesterday, claiming if they are not met they will take further action. Radical action first took place on Saturday when they captured 6 workers from the oil company Talisman. The total of number of workers now have been confirmed and it stands at 8 workers who have now been detained for more than 3 days. Indigenous communities have stated that dialogues have amounted to nothing between the 3 parties. The government, the indigenous communities and Talisman. Anger and frustration comes after 4 years of unfulfilled promises and compromises. Indigenous leaders have pointed out that compensation of up to 50 million soles has still not been paid and areas affected by the oil drilling have not been regenerated or cleaned up. This kind of protest and action is not new. This is the 6th time this year that such action has been taken by indigenous communities, desperate to make their voices heard. Recently in March, people of the Mayriaga community in Loreto detained Air Force personnel and a helicopter and demanded to be included in the state of emergency due to the large oil spill. It took over a few days for an agreement, but both parties did and the helicopter was allowed to leave. Lawyers have stated these cases are very delicate and each case of this kind is different depending on the action taken by those that abduct other. Many officials have stated that the government should prevent such action by listening to short demands and giving the proper preparation to security officials in the area. Visit at www.perunewstoday.com. Also follow on Facebook and Twitter.